Hey guys, Timsy here at Random and Board Tutorials with the second part of the MUGEN creation, I guess. Okay, so we last left off creating our sprites. As you guys can tell, I added just a few. Just added a few here. So what I'll do right now is I will take you guys to Fighter Factory. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to File, Options, and I'm gonna get my MUGEN .xex profile right here, so that when I click this button, I can now run MUGEN with the character. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Templates, I like byte. I don't know how you pronounce that. But what you should get is you should get 65 sprites, and your definitions should now be empty. Okay, so let's fill them out. So the character's name is going to be Naruto. Make sure it's in lowercase. Now the character name in the game we could call Small Naruto or whatever, but I'll just call him Naruto. Data creation does not matter, nor does the version. Put your name where the author is. And for standard palette order, I'm going to put 1 because I'm only going to have one color. Now copy your character name, hit copy, and hit Control V to paste and put the where it says SFF file name, which is I believe the sprite file. You just basically have to put the extensions after it. So this will be the sound, this will be, I think this is the animations, this will be the commands, this will be the constants, so CNS, do it again for the states, and leave a common one as is. Okay, so now for the player act, we could just put Naruto, the act, and go ahead and head over to sprites and delete. We have 65 sprites. We want to delete 63, so we can only have this small picture, which, as you guys can tell, is, zoom out real quick. The small picture is where you see this small Naruto. This is for the selection. This is for when you're in the fight, what the little icon is, and this is the picture for when you're in the selection screen. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit the X and hit enter. We're gonna have to do this 63 times. Kind of annoying. Okay, so now with that said, we can go now and head over to the little palette over here and open up an image. We're gonna get our PCX file or BMP, whatever you want, from the Naruto sprites. So if you click one, you're gonna see one right there. So we're gonna hit open and click this little optimize button here. Now we're gonna click the background, which is this dark green, and click the white background over here. And we're just gonna click this button here, which transfers the colors from right to left. Now that's it. We're gonna hold Control and click all the click all the colors that pops up on your sprite. Oh, just resetted it. I just reset it. Sorry. Then click this little top one here to make the same selections on the left side, and then put the colors over there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save this as Naruto. Now make sure you save this in the Naruto folder, not the Naruto sprites. Don't save it in the sprites, save it into the actual folder and call it Naruto, or whatever you called your character. Now that said, we can add some images that we need. So I'm just going to hit Control A to copy all of them and hit open. And click to use the same name of images and add palette on the images. So now we're gonna save these as in the Naruto, not the Naruto sprites, and put like O or something. Okay, so now with that said, we can now head over to our sprites. Our sprites. Oh, we're already here. Sorry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to add Naruto, not Naruto sprites, but Naruto, because we saved them there. Go to group 1 and take all your stance sprites and select them and leave them as group 0 and center bottom. So I'm just gonna click here and I hit OK. Okay, so now I don't know what that Oh, actually, I messed up. So, actually, all we have to do is save. Oh, yes. We'll remove that real quick. What we gotta do right now is actually go to File and Save All. Go to where you named your character and just put the name of them. So, Naruto, we'll put Shared Palette, and we'll just keep pasting this numerous times. Okay, so now we're gonna go to File, Close All, File, Open Recent, and open up the definitions file. You should now see nothing in the acts. So what you're gonna do is name the one you have in your folder, which in my case is Naruto.act. So hit File and Save, and repeat it once more. Alright, and now you're gonna see on the right we have Naruto, and everything's going pretty smooth. So now we can actually head back to the sprites and just do what we did before. Okay. Alright. So now we have some characters with the black bar behind, which we could simply erase. So we're going to go to Show Guidelines, and we're going to zoom in a few times, and we're going to make sure that this blue line is at the end, or is at the top of this arrow, or this little crosshair looking thing. So what we're going to click is Active Transparency. Once we've clicked that and the background is gone, you know you're successfully creating a sprite with the background removed and just now the character. So I'm going to click this eraser tool, and I'm going to erase that background and put this as the back. So basically the left bar acts as the wall and the blue one on the bottom acts as the floor. So we're going to do this with the other ones. Make sure everything lines up properly because we don't want the character to move while he's standing still. So I'm just going to make sure everything runs as smooth as possible. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to fix where they are. So right there. Sorry if this takes a while, just showing you guys how you guys can do this properly. It's not that, it looks complicated, but when you just put a little time and patience into it, it comes out pretty well. Alright, whatever, it's just a tutorial, so it's not gonna come out amazing or something. Okay, we're gonna go over to our animations, and you're gonna see now that we have this just character right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna save all, and we're going to go to our MUGEN folder, which is over here. We're gonna go to characters and Kung Fu Man. Copy his SND, which is a sound file, and paste that inside of your Naruto character, or your whatever character you have. And basically change KFM to the name of the folder, in which case mine is Naruto. So now what we can do is go back to Final Factory, hit Sound, and Open, and you should see the name of the sound file in the folder. So once we're actually going to, we're going to open it, and I have a problem here. Let's see, that's odd. I'm going to save it, I guess. There's no sounds though, so 1 second guys. Just going to pause it real quick and figure it. Yeah, basically the problem was I accidentally hit the save. Sorry, I had a problem. I accidentally hit save instead of open, so it just overrided the file. But now you should have 12 sounds, so you can hear them when you go through them. So now I'm just gonna save it, and I'm gonna hit the little Windows button with the controller. And now you're gonna see that we have Naruto here, and we basically have like no animations for him, and he just jumps around and he looks kind of retarded. But that's because you guys have to make the animations for it. So real quick, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So go into your animations, and we're going to have standing animation. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the drop down and go to 0, hit add group to air. Now remove the first sprite because it's unnecessary. So what this should do right now when we save all is that he actually has a stance. See, he actually moves now while he stands still. But if we go left to right, of course he's not going to do anything. So now what we just did here, you can apply to other animations. basically just go to your palette. Wrong one. Go to your palette. Go to add, and we could pick something like run. Hit open, add palette to images. Go to the Naruto file and go to just type in 0. Then go to sprites, and then you can now add the run. Name it a group. We'll call it group 2. Group 2. Center bottom. And there we go. So now we have the running stance. So we can go to animations. Go to run forwards. Go to group 2, and now we can do add group by air. File, save all. And you can see now that we run. See? So that's just basically how you do that. This is just the basics again. Everything is just repeating itself with just different sprites. So I hope this helped you guys out. If any problems, just leave a comment, and thanks for watching.